We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Buffalo Bills.
Set to kick off.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from a snowy Orchard Park. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
On the set. Go, Reed, go. Ready.
In motion is Warren. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is strong. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. Room to run at the 30. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he is gone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Doolin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Ready, break. Three.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to pull him down for no gain.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now fourth down. Davis to return it. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Pushed forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Allen now on 2nd down. Throwing right, that's Johnston. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook.
James Cook.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Back deep for the Colts. Anthony Gould. Nearly a good walk and hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down and 14.
From the gun, here is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out the punt unit.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but. Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's Pierce in motion.
Look at 19. Steady.
It's Richardson on the move. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
So after being unable to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Let's go now.
In motion comes Pittman. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. In motion comes Pittman. From the gun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. His pass right side taken in by Brooks.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that is incomplete. Jonnu Smith, tight end. Man, he was looking for there. And that'll set up 4th down. On the return is Gould. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Richardson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
In motion is Warren. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
15 more yards. And the Colts, first down. First and goal, Indianapolis.
Richardson gonna look to throw, and he's gonna be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Big Ed Oliver in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. On second down, Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indies. Trader now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill.
It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Colts will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is out of bounds. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 38.
First and 10, and it's Allen. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Gabe Cook, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
56.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And you'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Kenny Moore there to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Hold it ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Colts.
In motion comes Pittman.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. Will give him about 5 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Richardson.
The 23-yard line.
Got his man at the 6. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. On play action, Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. In motion comes Pittman. And he's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown Colts. Trader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Motion. What's that?
A run up the middle with Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the 3rd quarter underway. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
What's that?
On 1st down, Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. into space. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit.
28. Bills 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash.
In motion is Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was tackled at the 27.
Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again here with Taylor. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Matt Milano there to stop it.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
This is 3rd and 6. Here's Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That's good.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
It's now second.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
What's that?
Allen working from the pistol. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On 2nd down, Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Bills first
Give
down.
them 16 there. And a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
What's that?
A run out of the gun with Cook. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
22-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3.
That's good.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Actually, one drop by Bass. His kick is good. And the Bills are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Bills 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll get this out wide. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And that's going to be a... First down, a pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Richardson. He completes this one to Mallory. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
In motion comes Pittman. From the gun, Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
This brought in out past the 20. And good coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Yep, the man is Johnston. He's got it. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
56, 56. What's up?
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On first down, it's Richardson. That'll be taken in by Gidden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
In motion comes Pittman.
Hawk 70, go!
It's Richardson on the move. Now he takes off. And the Colts are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, Maria.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies. Second down, 8 yards to go. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Picked up by the former Niner, Tarvarius Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On first down, it's Giddens. Space to run inside the 20. And he